Hey guys, welcome to Girl Meets Screen. I'm Norma. Today we're talking Heartstopper, a beautiful, wonderful, feel-good show. It just makes you smile the whole time. All of like the tough moments are wrapped up really quickly, but still really well, where you're not like, whoa, why'd that happen so fast? You know, like we have the Ben situation, which we don't need to talk about Ben. Yes, we do. But anyways, we're gonna talk more about that. Let's get right in because I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got some notes. We ready to talk. Let's just get right into it. So, okay. First things first, quick little just like tidbit. I think they did like the parents on the show really well, at least in my eyes. I felt like they were there, right? Because okay, Euphoria. Why are every single one of these parents just a hot mess? Or like other high school shows where the parents just aren't in view at all. I like that the parents were there. They were loving. They were caring, right? Like the parents were there when their kids were having hard moments. The parents were like dropping them off, giving them curfews, but it wasn't like overbearing, right? But we got like views of parents. We're gonna talk about Ben because we just want to get him out of the way. He's closeted something. We don't know what, right? There's no label there. We don't know if he likes both, all, none. We don't know what Ben's deal is. We just know that Ben is an a-hole. We just know that Ben sucks, okay? And like, but Charlie, let me tell you something. We're gonna talk about Charlie, but like the understanding that this child had. But anyways, basically Ben was like Charlie's first boyfriend, but he wasn't, because Ben was like, boyfriend? Who the hell said I was your boyfriend? You know what I'm saying? And so Charlie ends up seeing him kiss a girl. Then it gets weird. Charlie thankfully grasps his bearings in his brain and is like, yeah, I don't want to do this with you anymore. But then dude gets all like volatile and is like forcing himself on him. Nick saves the day, of course. Anyways, quick little recap of who Ben is. I'm just like, Ben baby gets some help. He keeps bothering Charlie throughout the show, and it's like, sir, leave the dude alone. Like, what is your problem? And then like just being so mean and vindictive, and it's like, are you jealous? Or are you just like what's going on here? And then we see that he sees Nick and Charlie at the movies, and if I remember correctly, he like mentioned something about it, like, I'll tell everyone about you and Charlie, or you and Nick, or something. Anyways, not a ton to say about Ben because he's just a jerk. He's weird. He's like, stop it, get some help. You know. Anywho, we don't like Ben. We don't like Ben. We've got Darcy and Tara, our lesbian couple, our first couple to kind of open up Nick's eyes a little bit. But Darcy, super chill, super confident in herself, super like lesbian, and I am who I am with it. Then we have Tara, who is her girlfriend, who is her first girlfriend. She was her first girl kiss. Like, you know, she's how she discovered it. But I thought their dynamic was really cool because I feel like in teenage TV shows, you tend to see situations like this. So basically, they were at first a secret because, you know, Tara wasn't quite ready. Tara decided, you know what, we could start telling people. Tara posted her as her girlfriend. But then she starts seeing, you know, the comments, a little bit of the negative stuff. They had a lot of support, but, you know, that still gets to her because obviously that wasn't happening before. But I did like, because in most TV shows, stuff like this happens and the person tends to like push their partner away and almost like have this blame for like their partner or their relationship. You know, like if it wasn't for this, this wouldn't be happening. Go away. Like that's how you tend to see it displayed on teenage shows. I liked that on this show, she like kind of leaned into her partner. You know what I'm saying? Like at first she wasn't telling her. Darcy was kind of catching on. But then she kind of like breaks down. But, you know, typically in shows when the partner comes, that's when they're like, I just need to be done with this. It's too hard or whatever. So I like that she kind of leaned into it and was like, I know, it's just feelings. I'll be okay. We love that. We love that. We love that. Okay, we're going to talk about Tao. At first, I was like, is he gay? Like, does he now have a crush on him? Like on Charlie? Like what's going on here? Very possessive for a friend. But I guess I don't know if I get it, because I don't know. I mean, I get with the others who were like hostile, but the way he was against Nick, it was like, why don't you like just talk to him? You know, like he'll show you. Like, I don't know. But Tao is definitely an interesting character, though. He kept the show interesting, okay? Everything he's going through, I can't quite tell if he's oblivious to the L thing. Like it was very subtle. So like personally, I couldn't really tell like if he likes her too. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, we start to see her developing these feelings. Well, I guess we kind of do, because when they put the little flowers around, they put it around his head too when he like is looking at her. So okay, I guess we've kind of gotten some very subtle signals in there for him, mostly in the editing. But I like him and Elle together. She grounds him. She keeps his little head from floating a little bit too far away. We're getting into Elle territory, I know. But yeah, Tao is a cute character. That hair is that hair, baby. Is Tao, I guess. Moving right along to Elle. Love her. Love her. I don't know if I wish that she like returns to their school. Well, you know what? No, yeah. She's good at the school she's at. There's still enough interactions between all of them for it to feel, you know, for it to feel okay. Which another thing, interesting how the schools like combine for these random events as ways to like bring everyone together. Totally just stopped talking about Elle and did not come back to her. Anyways, here we have a montage of scenes of hers because she's awesome. I love her style, love her confidence. Obviously, we see that she struggles a little bit with it in the beginning, but she comes into her own. I just really enjoy her sass, the fact that she's the glue that holds the group together. She's always got the best advice for them. She's always there for them, which we love, we love, we love. What else? Love her with Tao. Totally understand why she didn't want to tell him. He has so many changes going on. She feels like it might scare him away or whatever. So I get it. Hopefully next season we get to see more of her and Tao, because I'm very interested to see where that goes. If he's going to tell or if she's going to tell him. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. Now Harry, like, he may be part of the community in some way, because the way this man is acting, like, either that or it's just straight hatred, and that's upsetting and that's sad. And when I watch shows where things are depicted like this, especially when it's the jocks or the sports players or whatever, I never understand why the one dude is being a complete shithead, like a complete asshole, and no one says anything. Like, I went to high school, and like no amount of peer pressure is gonna stop me from looking at my friend and being like, stop being a shithead, chill out, let that man be. If it bothers you, don't be his friend. I don't understand why we're all here egging this on. You know what I mean? I literally would look at him like, why are we doing this? This is a waste of time. Can we go over there? If you want to talk to him, don't talk to him. Don't look at him. Let him do his thing over there. But what is the point of it? Speak up. Speak up. So Harry is either gay or in the community or just evil. Full of hate. I don't know. What's going on at home, Harry? What's going on at home? Because he's got so much hate in him. So much anger. And I love Tao's response, because Tao's always like, bro, if you need a hug, if you need human contact, like, we can go about this a different way. Like, what is your problem? What is up? We're gonna talk about Nick first. He's so sweet and just so conflicted. It is just so stinking precious. So of course, Nick is our straight lacrosse playing jock who becomes friends with Charlie. Then he starts being like, having a full-on gay crisis, isn't it? I killed that. He says that. But anyways, yeah, full-on gay crisis due to Charlie and his wonderful being self. I love his depiction. I love the way they did everything. Like, I'm obsessed. And now I just keep thinking, like, I need to read these freaking novels. But anyways, I love his depiction, because, you know, we get him like Googling things and like taking tests, you know, like, how gay are you? And it's like 69% gay or whatever. Like, just like really, I love that they depicted a boy trying to figure it out, because most of the time I feel like in these situations what we get depicted is this kid trying to stuff it down and be like, I'm straight no matter what, you know? And then we get Nick, who is like Googling it. He's like wondering what's going through his mind. I just love his depiction. I love that they depicted it, making it okay for, you know, these kids to figure it out, to like actually look into it and not just be like in denial of such a huge part of them just struggling. I also love how he was so like conscious of Charlie's emotions as well, you know, like he wasn't just thinking about himself and like absorbed in his own stress and his own conflicting feelings about it. Like, we got so many moments where you could see the guilt for him having to have Charlie keep it a secret, like the guilt of Charlie's friends making comments, or him seeing things where like he could tell Charlie would want something else. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just thought it was so stinking cute. His birthday party, like him, you know, like listening to his mom and he being able to choose the birthday party, being able to sit and have that conversation with that girl of like, I don't like you. Like, just, Nick is all the things. And then we have our wonderful, wonderful Charlie. He's our main character, basically. I love how, like, open to conversation, understanding he is. Like, he has this next level maturity when it comes to emotions, and I just cannot deal with it. Like with Ben, like everything he put him through, and he was still like, it's fine, you don't want to come out, but you don't have to treat me like dirt. He's still trying to make him feel like, you know, it's okay, like explore your sexuality, like it's totally fine, you know what I mean? Like still trying to make him feel okay while trying to like make it clear of like, but I don't want to be treated like this, you know? And I just love that about him. Like, I mean, in situations like someone with Ben, you can just give him the finger and like, you know, punch him in the eye and just move on. But again, we love how understanding Charlie is. We also see this in so many moments with Nick where he's like, you know, he can tell that Nick feels guilt because Nick feels similar to Ben because he's hiding it too, and him being able to be like, no, like you're completely different. Like you're not sitting here trying to act like you don't know me or trying to treat me like crap, you know, like you're being amazing, you're just figuring it out. And then we also get when Tao tells him about his date with Imogen, and like Charlie actually listens to him, you know, he like, again, I keep bringing it up, but other high school shows, World War III, like this dude would be screaming at him, how could you, you're the same as Ben, blah. But instead he's just like sitting there smiling as this kid is telling him the story, just like so like feeling good about the fact that he's able to like talk, you know, that Nick was able to explain the situation to him and like make it clear, like, I don't like her, I just didn't know what to say, and then her dog died, and like, we just love it. Very excited to see where they go next season. I get the feeling that they're probably gonna like put a little bit more focus on other things like Elle and Tao. I really hope they do, at least for like the first few episodes, so that we can get a little bit of happiness of Nick and Charlie, because I really don't I don't want to deal with devastation. I don't want to be here like, it's such a feel-good show, and then next season it's like tragedy and you're crying. You know what I mean? Like, let's keep it feel-good. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this little chit-chat session about Heartstopper. Hope you'll like the video. I hope you'll comment. I hope you'll subscribe for more content like this, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!